Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Windblade! Stay stuck!
Still got some kick.
Don't be scared!
Not even ashes will remain! Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain!
Windblade!
All must burn!
You, Blade! You're up!
Still breathing.
Who dares? Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Windblade!
Power that ended Hypnon! Still got some kick.
Hey, what? Mini happy return. Stop it now!
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Stay put!
All must burn! Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal! So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
there will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an— Oh? Surely you didn't rouse— If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherently incompatible. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Traveler, your existence is unique. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to— So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? Eyes on me!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Strike dead!
Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Strike dead!
Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Up to it, Manzai! Alley-oop!
Inferior. Inferior.
Strike dead!
Congratulations! Stop it now!
Instabilities will be removed. Inferior. Strike dead. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Alley-oop!
All will be severed. Thunder. Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Windblade!
To ashes! Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Ready, go! Don't be skitchy! That hurts too bad!
Mighty mythical beast! Stop it now!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Thunder. Your verdict is decided.
Hey, go away!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Without yearning, all returns to silence. This world, a fleeting shadow.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power, these ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside, and so are we to just abandon the notion of progress? For this,
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
the heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma.
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply... I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were...
Miko, never changing eternity is the...
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They will...
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot... But I have experienced it all. That is why...
But eternity is far too cruel. Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but it must have been terribly lonely here, all alone.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by... You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to... Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? This is your plane of euthymia, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last...
How long...
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall so it will probably take me another few centuries to...
Miko, I never thought I would have the... Seeing you again...
Since you are willing to admit that.
What a childish conversation. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should...
You are the one who's been As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Yuthan? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is...
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the...
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking.
Seems like someone's in it pretty...
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength... Still, you did end up victorious. I gather...
Sure feels good to find they caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for...
You did... for once...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to... As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And she no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celeste. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of... Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the core? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. But... well, what's done is done. And Paimon heartily thinks so... So, anyway... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also... But if you still have doubts about A, I would say that not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago, severing... That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather...
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight.
I wish you the best of... As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some... I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she is a god. Still, there is one other thing on this topic that before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3...
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end, later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. And some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specification. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of...
What the?
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of...
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin god?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. So there was, in fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has...
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her...
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what...
Wow.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be...
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from...
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never... But their obsession gives rise to some truly In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is...
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay, then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamor? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by...
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, I see. But that is merely a small goal. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky up. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will...
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.